Hello there, I'm Zennie. I'm going to give you a rundown of my build, my feats, my gear, and a little bit of what I do in PvP. So here you can see the gear. Let me turn off my companion so you see what my stats are in PvP. I use the tier 2 PvP set that comes from Gauntlegrim coins. I also use the ancient daggers that come from Castle Never. I have rank 5 dark enchants in all my utility slots. I am going to upgrade those as I can, but it's not that big a deal. I use rank 6 radiant enchant in my defensive slot in the armor for more hit points, and you'll see why in a minute. I also use Soulforge enchantment, that helps me a lot, keeps me alive. My daggers, I have a Vorpal, just a regular Vorpal. I'll eventually want a perfect. And then rank 7 dark enchants for armor pin in both of those. My other side, I have the ancient exorcist necklace of blessings for the armor pin, crit, and power strike. I also use the ancient berserker rings of cleaving for the armor pin and power. The lifesteal is also nice. I have the piercing berserker's belts, crit strike, and armor pin. Both gem pants and gem shirts. So in all the offensive slots over here, I have regular Tenebris, and the defensive slot here I have another Radiant rank 6 enchant. So the rank 6 Radiant enchants are to boost my hit points a little bit more. I have almost 26k hit points, and that makes the Tenebris hit harder when it procs. And my gear score is not really that high, and that's from the Tenebris. I have about 2400 power, 2600 crit strike, and 2300 armor pin. Only 714 defense and 206 deflect. I have about 1500 lifesteal, 486 movement. My crit chance is 46% and crit severity is 76%, and that is in PvP. Let's go over to my power. So I have 3 of 3 in Cloud of Steel, 3 in Dazing Strike, 3 in Sneak Attack, 2 in Sly Flourish, and 2 in Bloodbath. Those were just to get me further down the tree. 3 in Death Strike, 3 in Lashing Blade, 3 in Lurker's Assault, 3 in Whirlwind of Blades, 3 in Bait and Switch, 3 in Duelist Fury, 3 in Tactic, 3 in Impossible to Catch, 3 in Path of Blade, 3 in Impacting Shot. I have 3 in this Gloaming Cut, but I don't really use it, so you can put 3 somewhere else instead of there. 3 in Skillful Infiltrator, 3 in Shadow Strike, 3 in Wicked Reminder, 3 in Smoke Bomb, and 3 in Shock and Execution. Now, for PvP, I use the Whirlwind of Blades, although I use that pretty much for just the Gauntlegrim PvP, when there's a bunch of people on a spot. You can get a lot of assists, sometimes you can get a lot of kills if people are low, just come in there and break that out and you can see crits everywhere. I use Lurker's Assault almost all the time. It's a great skill to have, especially if you know how to utilize it to the best of your advantage. I have Impacting Shot, Shadow Strike, and Lashing Blade as my encounters, Duelist Flurry, and Cloud of Steel at my at-will. Now, the thing about Impacting Shot, what most people do not realize is that you have 3 shots in stealth and 3 shots out of stealth. Of course, when you use it in stealth, it does take you out. However, if you hit Lurker's Assault before you stealth, you can shoot 3 stealth and shoot 3 more. Most of the time you'll probably run out. You may run out of Lurkers before you can get all the shots off, depending on how close you are to your targets. As you know, if you're out of stealth and people see you, especially if you get a reputation for yourself, people will try and kill you. So a lot of times I'll just stealth and do my 3 shots and hit someone with a Lashing Blade and take out 2 or 3 people. It just depends. Let's move over to the class feats. I have 3 and 3 in Weapon Mastery, 3 of 3 in Toughness, 1 of 5 in Swift Footwork, 3 of 3 of Cunning Ambusher, 3 of 3 of Endless Assault, 2 of 5 of Twilight Adept, 5 of 5 of Improved Cunning Sneak. Then I went Executioner Tree. I have Dazing Blades, 5 of 5, 5 of 5 Thrill of Kill, although this 5 was pretty much to get me over so I could put 5 in Brutal Backstab and 5 in Critical Teamwork. I also have 5 in Deadly Momentum and 1 in the Overrun Critical. And then up in the Saboteur tree, I did 5/5 Cunning Stalker. Now, if you're going strictly for PvP, then you may want to do the Speed Swindle. The 5/5 Cunning Stalker is pretty much for PvE stuff that I do. Alright, so if you don't have your daily, it's nice to come to the Trade of Blades, build up your daily. My mine is full, so when you go into the PvP, you're ready to just rickroll some people. A lot of times what I like to do is I like to run to their node where there's normally 1 or 2 people standing there. As I'm running, about the time I'm almost there, my stealth is about to run out, I'll hit my stealth around the 2 spot, the middle node, run all the way over, and then I'll pop my lurkers. If you've seen any of my videos, you see that's what I do. So I'm not really going to do a PvP. This was just more of an explanation for my build. I like to use Shadow Strike as offensive as well as defensive to get back in stealth. If you're in stealth, it will stun a target, so those pesky wizards and clerics who like to dodge and stuff, if you throw that Shadow Strike out and get them before they can dodge, then they're dazed and you run up to them, shank them, and they're pretty much panicking at that point. If your Lashing Blade doesn't kill them outright, and a couple impacting shots will finish the job. A lot of times it's only 1 lashing and 1 impact and they're dead. So that's pretty much what I do when I'm in PvP. Like I said, if you want to see me in action, just watch some other videos that actually have us PvPing as a guild. Hope this helped you out.